I don't know about that, Jelly. And he opens his mouth and sings this whole verse, and I just was like, oh my gosh. You got to shoot your shot, apparently.
Is there anybody else? Your last album, you had like a subject to talk about.
Sure.
This album, maybe not so much. Like, did you find it more difficult to write and like what to talk about?
I have never been so scared to make a record as I was making this next record. Because Welcome Mat, I just didn't expect everything that happened with it, and I didn't make it for that purpose. You know, like when I'm making a commercial country record with, 12, 14 songs and studio musicians and the label and everything, like you go into it differently. And I didn't with Welcome Mat. And so then it was received like it was. And I was like, what do I do now? And it took me a minute to get my sea legs, but I feel really proud of what we got.
What's like your doormat lyric? Like the lyric that hit you the hardest that you would throw on a doormat?
From his verse, you can't outdrive pain. Some day's gonna take the wheel. I thought it was pretty special.
What does that mean to you?
Well, it's true. Like if you don't deal with the things that are living inside of you, and your emotions and your traumas and your past or whatever it is, like it catches up with you and it manifests in your life somehow. And so I think being able to take accountability for yourself and your actions and the things that happen to you as well, and just try to learn and grow always is the point.
How is your boyfriend?
Oh, he's cute. He's finishing the season today. Actually, it's his last day of filming. So
that's cool.
Yeah, he's great.
And you slid into his DMs before. You told us you kind of drunk texted Kenny to get on Half My Hometown.
You got to shoot your shot, apparently.
Is there anybody else you've shot your message?
I mean, yeah, Noah, to see if he'll do Cowboys with me.
Okay.
So the point is, if you don't ask, you'll never know.
What do your DMs look like? Are there other artists asking you for opportunities? Like
I don't go through my DMs anymore. Listen, I went through a phase, especially like when my life was changing, where I was on Reddit, I was on Twitter again. Nope. Gone from the phone. So yeah, I don't look anymore. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to
know. Jelly Roll put you on his presidential campaign. Did you see this?
No.
Okay, he made his dream presidential staff. And
what's my job?
I could put a whole staff around Dolly and Reba of country stars.
All right, give it to me.
Well, we'd bring Lainey in to do the chief of operations, because Lainey knows how to keep shit moving. You know what I'm saying, right? Because we build an all-female team around them too, right? Because that would be the way to do it. Veranda Lambert would be the person who addressed the secretary, those people, the chief of staff. I think Ashley McBride would fit right in there. No. We'd make Ashley McBride the chief of security. We'd have Kelsea be chief of staff. Kelsey's real level-headed. She'd be great in that position. I'm telling you, I could put it together. I'm telling you.
I don't know about that, Jelly. But that feels like I could be bossy, which feels really fun. That I would love to be on his ballot.
Dear Reese, you are my greatest inspiration, and I only want to be just exactly like you. And I'm going to dedicate this book and all of the songs for the rest of my career to you. Love, Kelsea.
Is that crazy? So like you're hanging out with like Reese Witherspoon and stuff?
I love Reese.
What, like, tell me, give me some stories.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have
Did she teach you the bend and snap?
Yeah, bend and snap. I love Reese. You know, she's a Nashville girl, so.
Yeah. Obviously, your boyfriend's an actor. Who would you like to play you in a role one day, or vice versa? Who would you want to play in a role?
I would like to play me.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I can't really picture anyone else. I always said a hard no to acting, like hard no. And Reese for years was like, you should maybe try it one day. And I said no because I'm so scared of failing. Like it's just like the perfectionist in me. And then the last few years, I think I've just like started running towards things that really terrify me. And so I'll probably try
end
it.
up.
Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
Stokes.
Wow. Where were you guys at?
Oh, Charleston.
Wow, that's a romantic city. Were you like downtown? That's like old school.
We were in an Uber.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
You guys have nicknames for each other?
Oh my God. No, I mean, just like, babe. I call him Stokes. He calls me Ballerini.
Okay, all right.
You know, I wrote this song. I wrote the chorus on my back porch last November and brought it into Elisa Vanderheim, who I made the whole record with. And I loved the idea of writing a song from a female perspective, kind of like tackling toxic masculinity and, you know, opening that conversation from a woman's side. And then as I was making the whole record and kind of putting the puzzle together, I was like, man, I really feel like if we could have a male perspective on this, who's willing to go there and really be emotionally available to write his perspective into the song, that'd be amazing. And I'm a huge Noah Kahan fan, huge. And we've become buddies and just have such a beautiful, like, artistic synergy. He's such a monster of a songwriter. And I sent him the song and he wrote his verse on the road while he was touring. And we got together in the studio before ACMs, actually. And he was like, all right, well, I just kind of, you know, have been working on this. Just let me know what you think. We can change whatever. And he opens his mouth and sings this whole verse. And I just was like, oh my gosh, like it was really special. So I'm flattered he's on it.